What is up YouTube, this is Drosso360 here bringing you a review of Sony's PS Vita. Now the Vita is how many months old now? And I've had it since probably about a week after it came out. I just haven't had a time to do a review on it, but now I will. So Sony's Vita is kind of the answer to the long-awaited new PlayStation Portable. It's been PlayStation Portable 3000, I don't know how long it's gone up to. PlayStation Go, now the Vita. So the Vita had to really fight between stuff like tablets, iPhones, Nintendo's line of games version, and they had to bring out something kind of similar to those, but still kind of something that can beat them, because everyone is kind of drawing away from mobile gaming, just going straight onto the iPad, because there's a lot more games offered for a cheaper price. Now that sounds like I'm bagging out the Vita for being crap, but if you really are a gamer and you want to take stuff off on the road, like Call of Duty and stuff, you can't get those high profile games on an iPad or something. You can get similar versions which don't have great graphics, to be honest, not great storylines. But there's Call of Duty coming out on this later this year. So we'll just go into a few of the specs. It comes in Wi-Fi or 3G, and 3G in Australia is provided by Vodafone, or in America it's AT&T. Just got a quad-core processor, and it's got a 5-inch OLED display. This is this beautiful thing here. It's touchscreen and everything, and it really shows off vibrant colors to almost everything on the Vita. I'll just find out what resolution that is right now. 960 by 544, so it's pretty high def. So it's not as good as, let's say, a Retina display from Apple, but it gets the job done. It shows great vibrant colors because of the OLED, and it will make your games seem really awesome. It's got stuff like cross-platform features and all that, and I'll talk into that later in the video. So we'll just go into a little tour of this thing. Just take it off its little stand here. Turn that volume down. Okay, so that's the first thing, volume. It does have background music when you're on the home screen, and that can be turned down easily like I just did. However, it's quite nice, and they usually make it whatever. So let's go on the left side. On the left side here we have the traditional Sony D-pad. This is all one little thing, so it's not separate. You've got your left joystick, which has rubber on it, and you've got your speaker grills and your PlayStation home button to take you back to home. On the bottom we've got PS Vita. We've got, as you can see, it is a fingerprint magnet, this material. Right side, same deal, thumb pad and the triangle, square, 0, and X button, traditional controller type, and a VGA camera. So no HD on this. On the bottom here, we've got your just a charging port or data cable. It's Sony only. There's no adapters to that. And a 3.5mm headphone jack with microphone. On the top, you've got your power button, your game slot, so that's where you put your game chips in, and your accessory port and volume up and down, and of course the rockers. Now on the back you've got this nice little Sony pattern, which is the touchpad that they've been advertising, and you've got like little grips here. They're just plastic, so you're not hoping for much out of them. Another thing, we'll go straight into build quality at the moment. It's the only problem I have about the build quality of the Vita. It's solid, and I think it will take hits. However, it's just full of plastic, if that's something. Like, you think this metal band is kind of a copy from Apple's. However, if we take a close look here, and I can focus in, it's hollow. Good job. Good job, Sony. Okay, but other than that, I can stand it. However, it just niggles me that I pay $400 for something that is plastic. Anyway, but that can be fixed in the gaming experience. We'll just have a look at the OS right now. Okay, so now as you can see, the display is really vibrant and it appeals to everyone there. And so they've gone with this kind of bubble display, and they do have animations every time you move it and live backgrounds, which is nice. When you open something like settings, it kind of does this thing and it opens. And as you notice in the top here, you've got all the applications you open, and you can just slide across to whichever one you want. And just to start one, you go into there and then it just comes in. To go back, I'll just press the home button and it comes back. Got your notification center here, so it's just like if you have any new friends requests or anything, or achievements. And the PS Vita does have the Sony, I forgot what it's called, PlayStation Store, I'll just call that. And it's got apps like Near, Friends, and Party, group messaging. These don't really work in anywhere but cities because not everyone has Vitas around like just normal places. And it's kind of like a future in mind application, but it doesn't really work in today's world. So as again I said, the back camera, that's also VGA, so you're not gonna hope for HD. Battery life, they say it's about 4 hours. Yeah, I can agree, depending on what you're doing. It can be 4 hours if you conserve battery well, like turn your brightness down and stuff. But on standby, the battery life is amazing on standby. I left it off for about a month and didn't use it, and it still came back and it had battery. So that's mainly it for the OS. We'll just jump into some gaming right now. We'll just go Wipeout. And so this will give you a quick little demo on the kind of video quality of the Vita. Just come back out here. There we go. Now, it is a beautiful display, I think, and it performs really well under pressure and delivers great graphics. Another feature that I'll talk about while this is loading is the cross feature thing. And now that's loading, it allows you to kind of play between a PS3 and a Vita. So if your friend has a PS3, you can play with him. But I'll just cross to this video right now. So this is the intro to Wipeout. So this is a really kind of flagship game for the Vita, apart from what is it called, Uncharted. But this has really great graphics for a racing game, and even though it runs at I think 30 frames per second, it is really great graphics. The only issue I have with Wipeout is its loading time. So let's go into just the basic start off game. Now as you can see, it's gonna take a while to load, which is really, I don't know why I haven't done research into it. However, it takes like a minute per game, and it's like you've got games on consoles like Grand Theft Auto which loads a world, even though it loads a section kind of quicker than that, and it's bigger. However, the graphics on this kind of do compensate for that, but we'll go into that later. And for something actually that is said to be nearly as powerful as a PlayStation 3, well, probably not nearly, but up there, it's kind of disappointing how it takes this long to load. It might just be OS, but so as you can see, the graphics of this actual map is pretty cool. It resembles the future, like 2045, I think. And it is a really good graphics delivered by the screen and the processor itself. I just exit out of the moment, so if you do that, it does pause the game straight there, and it's pretty cool. And if you close, you just do that. Just before we go, you got this screen here, nothing much. But that's mainly it. So overall, I would give the Vita about a 6.5 out of 10, but a 9.5 out of 10 for a gaming console, a portable gaming machine. But since it's in the world of tablets, I would prefer tablet better. However, since bigger name games are coming to here, I will start using this a lot more. Overall, this is great design, great quality, beautiful screen, and runs games well. So, thanks for watching, and final note, I would recommend to get this Vita if you like playing high-end games at good quality. So, this is a Josso360, and thanks for watching the video. So, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It doesn't hurt to just click that like button just once, and stay tuned for the next video.